Okay guys, in this tutorial we're gonna learn how to destroy things, how to delete stuff. For example, in our table we wanna delete something that is at ID 12. So the instruction is completely same as in MySQL, or as they like to say, MySQL. Use whatever you like. I mean, when we are talking about terminology. Right, so we're gonna use structure of script from last tutorial, nothing special here, you know about that up till now, and we will say delete from our target, which is people, table people, where ID equals what I was talking about, 12, yeah, 12, and down there we're gonna change reports into something bearable and default, which will be like operation okay, and also for error, if we run into that thing, we're gonna say error while doing stuff. Right, okay, F5 and operation okay, that's kind of cool. And when I do refresh, there you go guys, we don't have ID 12. Now question here is, well, how we will do removal of all rows here? Because in MySQL you have that like a truncate table people, but if you run that into SQLite, let me do that. Truncate table people. If you run that thing with F5, well, we do have a problem, and then you will say, okay, wait a second, maybe you just need to delete that table here as a part of command. Well, F5, and again we have a problem. Well, actually you can't use truncate because this is not MySQL, this is SQLite, so we need to do something else, which is delete from people. So let's do that. Delete from people and F5 and operation okay, and when we say refresh, there you go guys, absolutely nothing. Now next question is, well, can we then delete that table, like completely, like structure, like physically remove it from file? Can we say drop table people? Well, drop table people F5 and operation okay and refresh, and see, we cannot load data for that table because there is pretty much no that thing, no such table. Okay, so click here on target database or whatever you have as a name, refresh all database schematics, and when you click on tables, actually you don't have it. So yes, you can use this thing, which is exactly same as in MySQL. Right, next question. Well, what about that view? Can we remove it with drop table Annabellas? Is that Annabellas? Annabellas, right, F5, and we cannot do that. So while doing stuff, use drop view. Yeah, so they are stating use drop view because view is not a table, it's just predefined report. So same stuff as in MySQL, you cannot use table, you must say view. And F5, and there you go guys, operation complete. So target and refresh database schematics, and we don't have views anymore, and see, red errors, and we don't have tables. So that will work. Now some people will say, well, okay, can I say something like drop database target? Well, check this out. Drop the database target and F5 and problem, because this is not client server architecture. This is not MySQL. We are not logged in a server. So there is no purpose in dropping database that is somewhere else, because that database is just a file on our system. So you will not use drop database. Where is that thing? All files, Right, so what you will do is extremely easy. You will just delete your file and that's it, guys. Don't use job database because you're not hooked to any server. And why is this useful actually? Because your database is a file, you can just copy paste it somewhere in your system. You can upload it to your FTP server. You can send it to your email as a backup. You can do stuff with this. You can create with the Python script a backup of it on 10 places on internet. So yeah, and guys, I'm gonna, what is this, like a final tutorial? I'm gonna pretty much shut up right here, because if you know MySQL and up till now you need a little bit about SQLite, then I'm totally sure that if you run into some kind of problem or you need to do something, that you will know how to do that, because I do have playlist with MySQL 40 tutorials, and then MySQLi with PHP, and then MySQL plus Python, and now you have SQL plus Python. So I think I have probably around 120 or 30 tutorials. So pretty much you have very nice background here. And also on other people channels you have bunch of stuff. On internet you have bunch of stuff, bunch of examples, and the bottom line, at the end of the day, you just need to learn how to use Google, how to do Stack Overflow thing. So I will not create 40 tutorials again about SQLite, because the stuff is pretty much similar to what I already have in a MySQL or MySQL playlist, call it whatever you like. So yes, this will be final tutorial here. I don't want to waste your time anymore, bother you with this, and when I catch a little bit of time, I'm gonna turn all these scripts from my tutorials. I will upload it on my website, which is WebDevPro Tutorials. So yeah, but I definitely need to find time to do that because I'm extremely busy these days. Right guys, so that is pretty much it. As always, thank you for watching, for support and subscription, as they say. Thank you for everything, because in the last 2 months my channel grow a lot, for 2,000 subscribers, because I ended up in a media, in a press. So it's kind of nice, Right, okay, definitely I'm gonna shut up. Thank you for watching, and see you next playlist. Yeah, see you there.